Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Empire Divided Palmyra series. I told you I was bringing it back on Saturday, and dagnammit, as they say in my part of the country, we are bringing it back. It's actually been a long time coming. It's been since before Civilization 6 Rise and Fall came out in February that we played this series, and they've actually come out with another DLC pack for Total War Rome 2. I think it was what they called, was it Desert Kingdoms, or am I thinking of something from Attila? But this series, we stopped at such a critical and exciting moment because the king, Babylothus, and I kept calling him the prince before the end of the series. I was being standoffish because Zenobia is still alive, but he has taken the throne, I suppose, is knocking on the door of Rome. And he even has a couple of onagers at his disposal. And a few turns will go by, and these elephants will be better too. And we can go charging in and take Rome from the Gallic Roman faction, which of course is led by what's-his-face? I don't remember anymore. Hang on, let's take a quick look. We need to take a moment and refamiliarize ourselves. Those of you watching in the backlog, I apologize because this is not as necessary, but can I not see your name? I thought I could see your name. It's led by...
Speak if you must, but know that Roman ears have little like...
Is it Tetricus? Tetricus, that's his name. So Gallic Rome is led by Tetricus. Aurelian's Rome is dead. They've been dead for a while. Let me take a quick look and see if there's any available trade options. The Sassanids supposedly might be willing to trade. Haha, didn't think so. But their opinion of us is decent. I've been sending some diplomatic missions their way, and I might keep doing that too. But yeah, we need to take a second. I'm sorry for those of you, again, watching in the backlog because, you've just watched the last episode. And you're one of the lucky few. Most of us have been waiting months and months and months for this series to come back, and I'm glad to finally be returning to it. So here is our situation. Let's first, because this is a Total War series and because we are in a really good military position, let's go through our armies. By the way, I am running a few different mods because I was messing around with Grand Campaign in Rome 2 a couple of months back, I think. One of the times that I was thinking about bringing this series back. And I definitely... change some mods. I don't know how much they're going to affect this campaign. They might affect just the Grand Campaign, but I did do a few things that might change the look of the game slightly from previous videos, or not. We'll see. All right, so the Legion of Nabu, they have orders to head to the south of Iberia to reinforce our armies that are heading in that direction. We have these guys in Corrales that are really doing nothing, and to tell you the truth, they could probably be doing something. Let's take a quick look. We could probably bring them onto the mainland, or we can have them come up to Illyria and sail in as we hit Rome. That might be the better thing to do. Tell you what, let's have them rapid move up to Illyria. Public order is great in this particular province, so I'm not worried about moving that army around out of Corrales. Then we have a spy that is on the way to help out. We have a navy that is helping to defend Cartenus. We have this army here that's recruiting. They're going to replenish themselves. We've just taken Gades with the Vanquishers of the East led by Timagenes. Timagenes? I don't know. that would be Spanish pronunciation. But anyway, we are going to hit Corduba next. We're already at war with Lusitania and with Hispania Citerior. So, I mean, we're just moving up against these guys as rapidly as we can. Then we, of course, have spies and a few armies positioned out this direction because we don't want to get caught off guard by anything going on our east flank. When we capture Rome, we will get an additional 1,000 gold, which is quite nice. But let's see, we have a navy here, the Sunlight Sails. We're currently on patrol stance with them, and remind me what that does. Extra melee defense skill for all units. So if we get attacked while we're in this stance, then there's going to be issues. Tell you what, let's move maybe a little bit closer to where we're in reinforcement range of Ephesus and go in that same stance, because that way if Ephesus gets attacked, we're actually able to defend. We do have this army in Tremontium because we're moving into this area as well. I mean, we're moving quickly. And we just, I think, attacked Tremontium possibly in the last episode. I'm going to stick to my normal rules. We're definitely going to fight the battle for Rome. We might do that as soon as the elephants are healed up. But otherwise, combat-wise, we are going to relax a bit in terms of battles that we've seen a bunch of. Like, if we're taking smaller cities, I'm just going to auto-resolve those. Same as before. right, now let's go through our settlements really quickly. We control a bunch of territory. We control all of Africa, which is really quite nice from a resource management perspective. We control, of course, most of the Turkish peninsula. And we're still, there were some slums that developed in Palmyra. I think that happened a couple of times, as I recall, and I needed to fix that. So that's a basic recap of where we are. I don't think I want to make any moves. Let me go really quickly, just a glance. Yeah, I think we're going to wait a turn before we do anything. And do I have room for additional armies? Yes, I do. I absolutely do, in fact. We don't have the armies, or we don't have the gold. We have plenty of income, and we'll have more soon. But we don't have the gold to afford an additional one of these guys. Latin families and Greek families. So we have two factions, the House of Odenathus and then the Latin and Greek families. Let's very quickly see if there's any promotions we can secure from a political standpoint. Doesn't look like there are. Let's end the turn. Oh, wait, hang on. We have an unpromoted, I'm guessing... Oh, an unpromoted general. Very nice. So let's give you... Let's give you strategist. That'll help provide melee defense skills. And we're going to end the turn. And have some more to do as we kick off the next one. So there are some, again, there's some espionage units moving across the map. And armies in general. The next several episodes of the series are going to be very exciting, which is why there's been some anticipation for the series to come back. Because it's... I mean, clearly, there's reason to be excited about bringing this series back. Okay, so Tremontium is about to get hit by an agent of some kind. I think that's a spy. It's a different character model. Lots of movement. The Sassanids have some agents running around, which kind of annoys the crap out of me. Alright, they've moved an army in towards that area. Alright, Nubian archery has been researched. Alright, and we've had some attrition due to the seasonal effects. Ships at the port! Trading ships from a distant land have arrived at the port. The foreigners look like they could use a bath, but offer to trade exotic animals. We could allow trade. And let's do that. And let's take a look at our technology. What did we finish researching? Nubian archers. Nubian archery. So 10% weapon damage inflicted by all missile units and 15% shots per minute for all units. Nice. So now... Alright, this is for mercenaries. Let's go ahead and go for refined naval artillery. We're going through this tree, and then we're going to get a morale bonus for all of our units when it's done. But this will help with our navies, which we need a little bit sooner. We don't have a lot of mercenary units. We have very few mercenary units, in fact. So, not too worried about that. Okay, let's go through and see what else we can do. I remember food. We actually got a little bit of gold. A little bit more than expected. It might be the people we just heard about. Have we not done full city upgrades everywhere? It doesn't appear as though we have. Let's fix Palmyra really fast, because that's kind of important. We do have a lot of banditry in Palmyra. We could fix that with a procurator's villa. Or we could do a consecrated ground. Sanitation doesn't appear to be an issue here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a procurator's villa, because the banditry in Palmyra is kind of annoying me. And then we have the reservoir, which we can put in Petra. Well, I don't know that I want to do that just yet. Let's focus on mainline promotions. Don't need that public order bonus there. Yeah, see, this is where we need to concentrate some stuff. Meroe, you know what? Let's do a library down here, because this is way out of the way, and having a research boost in a safe city that is not likely to be lost is probably a good idea. And then here we can do additional public order if we upgrade to... Let me see. I don't need this area to grow anymore, so... And there is a decent amount of agriculture here, but I think what I'm going to do is just go for the fountains in Meroe. And then we will build a trench mine. Starting to run low once more. Let's do a farm there. Don't want to run low on food. Okay, we're going to upgrade to the Cohortes Urbanae there. Oh, hello. Okay, hang on. We've got a lot to build here. I don't want more slums to pop up. So we're controlling a lot of territory, so there's a good number of decisions to be made, and my memory of the series is coming back slowly, let's put it that way. Why don't we do an aqueduct? And then here, there is a food problem in the province, so yeah, what we're going to have to do is actually go backwards a bit and cancel like that decision so that we can have the money that we need. Maybe to do additional, we could do one more villa. But there's also a lot of banditry here, so Procurator's Villa could be a good idea here too. Let's just do a villa for now so that the food issue is well resolved. Yeah, Corrales, we need the money to upgrade that, and we'll have it soon, but just not now. Okay, so that's about all we're going to do with our money this turn. We could have used some of that to recruit a new army, but our income is such that a new army would actually take a good chunk out of it. So I'm going to wait. But I do want to go ahead and put this army in the water. We're not going to have them on rapid march, though. Definitely not. How close are those elephants to healing up? How many turns will it take? Just one more turn, looks like. All right, that's good. So in that case, let's go ahead and move you. Right there should be good. I don't know if they'll be able to assist with the attack on Rome, but they'll be able to come close. All right, so here's our navy. We could technically move across and try and hit Ebusus. But I don't know that that is necessary. Okay, so I think there's an army coming from this direction. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put my army right here to where it can reinforce Gades if these guys come down to attack it, and we would slaughter them. And then I'm going to put them in ambush mode right here. That way, if that army that I saw moving that direction comes towards Gades, they're going to get a nasty surprise. They're going to get a lovely, lovely surprise. And I'm going to laugh at them really hard. Okay, so this spy is not doing anything. Why aren't you doing anything? You should be doing something. Come up here.
Ready for battle.
All right, now I can probably make a few moves with these armies here. Tremontium, Naissos, and Odessos have yet to fall. So I could go ahead and hit Naissos here. That would leave Tremontium vulnerable, though. I think what I'm going to do is just move up on Odessos. I do think I saw an army. Yep, we are good. There's a garrison fleet and a garrison army, but nothing else. I'm just going to auto-resolve this because this would be a pushover of a battle. Good night. This is actually Zenobia's force. I didn't notice that. So the Empress herself leads the attack. Occupy. The Legion of the Empress leveled up as well. So she is getting to be quite strong. Yeah, let's do Inexorable Conquerors. Or wait, do I want to do Veteran Army? Extra experience ranks for all recruits and extra morale. Stalwart Defenders. Love that too. This is, I mean, the army has been through a lot. Can't be questioned. Alright, so we're going to wait one more turn to attack with Odenathus, but we're ready to attack Rome. That's going to happen. It's not going to take very long, but it's going to happen. Okay, this army is ready. So we need to have them move to Tingis. And then they'll be ready to reinforce Gades. So once those armies have arrived, we're going to have 3 armies in the Iberian Peninsula just marauding.
We hunger for battle. At your command.
How can I be?
It'll almost be shameful.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Okay, we'll leave you there.
Commander.
Okay, that's that. Let's end the turn. Let's see what they do. Got a few more spies still moving. Interesting. Non-aggression pact with the Muscat. Don't care. Plague! Oh no! Our people have lived in filth for so long that now a terrible plague is calling their numbers to stem the rising tide. Oh. I wanted to read the rest of that, dang it. A riot has started in your capital. You suspected it was instigated by one of the other political parties. How do you react? Let's crush the riot. Ships at the port. Alright, so we have extra squalor, but extra wealth from all commerce as well, thanks to the exotic animals. Now, plague, what was that? To stem the rising tide of death, we need proper sanitation in Syracuse. Okay, well, it's going to be a while before we have that. And they're not going to grow until that's fixed. That really sucks, because I like the current setup of this place. I do. So what we're going to have to do is take away the Armada. We're just going to remove that entirely. I don't have a choice. I hate every second of it, but we do not have a choice. We got to do it. And then I'm not going to worry about upgrading the Siege Engineer's workshop yet. I think, let's see if we can do any other mainline promotions for our cities that we've been putting off. There's a harbor here. That would be good additional wealth. In several turns, anyway. It's going to take a while. Again, if you're watching me hop around, just watch the mini-map if you need to know, like, where I'm going next. Now, let's go ahead and get that upgrade going. We had to cancel that last turn for some additional income. Alright. Yep. Let's do that. And then Odessos. We just conquered this. Does this need to just be a... This is a market settlement. We could have that be a market settlement too. Why not? I mean, they're both coastal, and we're not necessarily going to conquer the territory on the opposite side of the coast, so that could be good for that area. And that's it. Okay, but I think we are now ready to launch the attack. And then these guys... Hang on, I'm gonna need to put the city under siege first. Why are you not defending Rome? Where are your defensive forces, dude? Alright, so we can take Rome handily right now. Let's continue the siege for now, because that will allow our forces to approach. Yeah, see...
Disembarking now.
There we go. Now we've got two armies attacking. Yep. Reinforcements do count, so now it's an overwhelming assault on Rome. Let's fight this battle, shall we? Let's see, control large army. What does that do again? I've completely forgotten. Yeah. I definitely want to do that. Let's go ahead and assault. We have some catapults, so knocking down the walls should be pretty easy, and then once the walls are knocked down, Rome, you're gonna have some issues. This is a huge moment. Again, the entire theme of this campaign, of the Empire Divided campaign, was that several different aspiring Roman successor empires broke off. And we are playing as Palmyra, and we are now taking the Eternal City. The defenders of Tadmor and Zenobia's chosen. Yep, it's dry. Start deployment. Oh, look at that. Isn't she beautiful? And she's about to be ours. Look at this glorious city. Circus Maximus. Colosseum. So nice. Okay, so here's Vabilathus, the king, ready to attack. And looks like this area here has a nice stretch of walls for me to just knock down. I'm not going to worry about the ladders. We're going to put the ladders back here, because I will be able to knock the walls down and just march troops straight up. So let's put the ladders down.
As you say.
Now, actually, just for the sake of troop placement, I'm surprised I can't zoom farther out. I think it's just the elevation. All right, let's put everyone over here for a second, just so I can move things. Now, the onagers are going to be here. Yeah, the camera is... Oh, okay, we're like right at the edge of the map, that's why. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about our placement here, but it'll be good enough. Let's get them like so, and we should be able to fire. Can't imagine they wouldn't be able to fire at those walls. And if so, or if not, we'll just move forward. All right, so then we need to position, let's say, spearmen up front. I'm just going to have a single attacking force. Nothing too fancy. We have these archers, which I might be able to send up to the wall to mess around, or not. I'll have the archers assume position on the hilltop, to where anyone that does come out to try and defend has some real problems. And then we're going to create a selection group from these units. Have the horse units hang out back here. Those don't count as hidden, which would be hilarious if they did. And then we'll have the elephant units hang out. You know, we'll just have the elephant units hang out with them. And then that's everyone, I think. Start battle. Alright, let's pause for a moment and give some orders. We are looking to use, let's see, flammable rounds, which will do additional damage versus buildings, but be less accurate. Alright, so we want to hit that wall. And that wall. And our reinforcements are coming in from the same direction. That's phenomenal. So we'll position them in just a moment. It's going to be a pretty big invasion force. Shots fired. I suppose these archers can go ahead and position themselves here. Again, objective being if anyone does try to come out and play, life decisions will be regretted. Let's put it that way. Alright, now are my additional archers ready to go? It does appear that they almost are. Now we should have enough ammunition to knock down these walls. If we don't, I'm going to be pissed, because we're going to have to pick up the ladders, and that's going to require additional time. Oh good. Archers are actually firing. Are they being fired on? They are actually being fired on. So the archers can... I didn't realize their archers would be in range. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. We have additional archers that are here now. Let's put them there. I'm really surprised we haven't knocked down a wall yet. This is probably one of the more inefficient catapult rounds. I guess it's just 2 catapults, and I usually use 4. So, there we go. That's starting to look a little better. Alright, maybe 2 more hits there. Elephants! Now what's going... Wait a minute. What are you doing? Why are you moving up? Why don't you guys just come back and not be in range? Normally units just hang out back here where they march in, but these guys are actually coming up and marching on the wall, which doesn't make sense to me. All I really need is to knock down these 3 sections of wall, and I think that's going to be well in hand in just a second. Alright, so we've recalled them. And then I may still position my archers to hit some of the guys on top of the wall and wear down their morale. Or just, you know, send the troops in, because this is a massive army and they'll slaughter everything. Just trying to be efficient. There goes that wall. Oh, not quite. Never mind. Just kidding. One more hit. Oh, wow. The archers have actually done a good job of wearing down some of the garrison forces. Good. Okay, I think that wall might be about to fall. So I'm going to give the order to fire on the arrow towers here. Because if we can knock those down with our remaining ammunition... that would be lucky. Oh, never mind. It hasn't fallen yet. What are you guys doing? Seriously. I've never seen reinforcements act like this where they walk this far into the battle. It's strange. Alright, let's take the archer units. Move them up. And where's my other... What's going on here? Maybe I ordered... No, there's a unit that totally didn't line up with the rest. Strange. I need them right here. What is going on? I mean, I'm not worried about it. We're fine. But I just prefer when my troops do what I think they're going to do. You know? Don't we all? Alright, so a few more solid hits on that wall and it'll be down. And we'll march the spearmen up to take a look at it. Really? You missed, guys? Really? I mean, it's not the smallest target in the world. If you could just knock it down, that would be fantastic. Alright, now the archers are all in range. There it goes. Now attack the freaking towers. Haven't even really done damage to the towers. Holy crap! Yeah, the archers are in position and are not giving these guys a good day. So one thing we could definitely do is bring cavalry units in and take the gates. Tell you what, let's position these guys about like that. And then they'll be in perfect position to just wreak havoc on these guys. Meanwhile, let me pause for just a moment so I can give these orders all together. We're going to line up spearmen like so. Then have a second line of spearmen behind them. We'll eventually separate them. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Swordsmen, and then these swordsmen here. In the reinforcement army. Like so. Don't think those were perfectly lined up. Still not perfectly lined up. That's better. Okay. Well, with that, we're about 27 minutes into the episode. I will stop this one here, and the next one we are going to finish the Siege of Rome, which is really going stupidly well so far. Again, there's no defending army here. There's just a garrison. I don't know why they're not defending the Eternal City. It's obscene, but it just makes it more fun for us. We're going to finish this off and then probably make some other military moves as well. Fight some battles, maybe, definitely do a lot of expansion in the next few episodes. This is going to be entertaining. It's good to have the series back. Hope you're enjoying it as well so far. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.